I'm Sebastian, host of Ninth Island Connection. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We are a weekly lifestyle television show. Check out the description below so that you can see how you can watch our television show. We're on Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Roku, broadcast television. We're everywhere. Any way that you can watch a television show, we are there. So in this video, we're bringing you the pros and cons of staying at Rio. And you know what? Rio gets a lot of just crap because they're old and they're off the strip, but I think you're going to be surprised in this video right here. And no, we are not sponsored by Truly, but hey, if you are Truly and you're watching and you want to sponsor us, DM us. So the Rio is not on the Las Vegas Strip. You're actually about a 20-minute walk from Caesar's Palace, depending on how fast you walk, right? How hot it is, how cold it is, you get it. It's across from the Palms and next door to the Gold Coast. Now for me, this location is a con. When I come to Vegas, I'm not the type of person that likes to just stay in one property. I like the action of the strip. I like the variety in food, entertainment, gambling, people watching. You guys get it. So for me, this is a big con. The one pro about the location doesn't even have anything to do with the Rio itself. It's that you're pretty much across the street from the Palms, which is absolutely beautiful. The energy is high. The food is magnificent. They even have a crab leg buffet, which is phenomenal. The energy is high. It's the best thing about the Rio's location. Here's a quick, speedy version of what the walk would look like from Caesar's Palace to the Rio. Now, if you're going to just check out the Rio because you're curious, a pro would be the parking is free and there's plenty of it because no one's there. Now, on the other side of that coin with the parking is a massive con. The parking lot is really, really far from registration. There are various elevators and escalators that are almost always broken, so you have to drag your luggage around. It's really on the other side of the property, and you know how luggage wheels do on carpet, right? You're dragging your suitcases across that. It's a mess. Now, a pro of registration when you finally get there is there is a VIP check-in for Diamond and above. There's also express kiosks there to help you as well. Now, that's where the rewards desk used to be. Now, I touched on this earlier, the elevators. Big con. You can see a crowd here waiting to get in because half the time, half the elevators aren't working. So, a tip to avoid this is to avoid the standard check-in time and check-out time, as well as heading to dinner, because everybody's going to be moving around at the same time. Now, the room for me would be a pro. Hear me out. It is old, but it's really big. You have a separate vanity area, closet area from the bathroom. You do have a refrigerator. It's big and spacious. You have a couch, decent sized television, and it's actually pretty inexpensive to have all of this space. If you're coming to Vegas with a family, this is a great option for you. Check out our room tour in the description below so that you can see more about the room. Another pro would be the refrigerator, which is standard in all of the rooms. Now again, the rooms are older, but for the price, the size, the small amenities that you get there, I think it's totally worth the price. Now another pro would be the floor-to-ceiling windows all the way across the room. You get beautiful views of the city because you're not on the Las Vegas Strip, so you don't have all the other buildings blocking your views. Now, a pro and a con, hear me out, is going to be the casino. The pro is that it's massive. There are lots of machines, lots of gaming options, really any denomination, high limit, low limit, any game that you're looking for, old, new, they have it. They have tons of options. The con is going to be the energy. There are dead spots for some reason throughout the casino, like you see here, where there's like nobody around. I don't get it. There's no energy. And you guys know what I mean by energy, that Vegas vibe when people are around you, they're winning, they're celebrating. You don't have that here. It's kind of an energy drain, really. Now, this is bizarre because back in the day, the Rio was the place to be. It was super high energy. They used to do a carnival show up here on the ceiling. That's why you see those rails and this big space. They used to have entertainment, live music on a stage. They used to have the best seafood buffet in town. Those things are all gone. Another con and a big loss for the Rio is that it's no longer home to the World Series of Poker. That has officially moved over to the Horseshoe. Now, this is neither a pro or a con, just an interesting observation. This is the only casino that I've ever been to where the majority of the cocktail servers are men. I don't know why it is. It was just really interesting. Now, nothing against being a male cocktail server. I'm not saying that. I just thought it was very interesting that this is the only place I've ever been that has had male cocktail servers. Now, while there was really no energy in the casino, we actually had a little bit of luck while we were there. Another con for the Rio is the sports book. They really need to put some fresh paint on the walls and clean this place up. It's a mess. A pro would be that they actually do have some entertainment. They've got the Chippendales there with Vinny from Jersey Shore. They've also got Raiding the Rock Vault, which used to be over at Hard Rock that turned into Virgin. They're now over at the Rio. And it's actually a pretty good show. Now, they still had signage and posters and stuff up for WOW, but I never saw it open. So not sure if they're just waiting to take it down. Obviously, this has always been home to Penn and Teller, who's still there. And the Comedy Cellar, which we've actually gone to as well and had a good time. They also have a Kiss World mini golf arcade memorabilia kind of thing to check out. It's pretty cool and definitely worth checking out if you're there at the Rio. Now, not pictured here, but they also have the Voodoo Zip Line, which is the most terrifying zip line experience that I've ever had in my life. Up to you if you want to check it out, the Voodoo Zip Line. Now, a pro for Rio, which seemed kind of weird because it's always pretty dead, there's a ton of retail shops, little gift shops. You can buy your magnets, you can buy beers, you can go talk to Merlin. There is a lot of options for buying your souvenirs while you're in Vegas. Now, another con for Rio, this is a pretty big one, is the food. Very limited options with limited hours. And because of the location of the Rio, the prices are higher than you're going to pay on the Las Vegas Strip. So that's another big con for me. Another con, and it's also food related, is the buffet. It's gone. And you know what? It really went downhill over the years anyway, so not going to be missed. Another thing that I thought was just kind of weird is they do have an all-you-can-eat option, and it's Indian food. So if you're into Indian food, check out the Rio, check out the all-you-can-eat. Now, we were only there for a couple of nights over Labor Day weekend, which was weird because it was Labor Day weekend and there weren't many food options open. So let us know if you guys have been there another time and maybe we missed a restaurant that's worth checking out. Now, the pool is a massive con. Check out my video below for the full pool review, but trust me on this one. The pool at the Rio is not where you want to spend your spring break, summer vacation, whatever it is that you're coming to Vegas for over the summer. Just go somewhere else. A pro, if you're bringing a pet to Vegas, the Rio is pet friendly, and the pet area is actually nice and big and clean. They give you bags, they have benches. It's actually really a pro. The nicer one is located right next to the self-parking structure. There's another one that's just past the pool that really I wouldn't recommend going to. Guys, that's it. Let us know your thoughts. Have you stayed at the Rio? Have you been here recently? Do you love it? Do you hate it? So thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, give us a like, subscribe, comment below. Thanks so much, guys. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in a city that never sleeps, Ninth Island Connection will take you there. You won't want to miss a beat as we give you a sneak peek inside the biggest, best, and most outrageous hotspots, both on and off the strip. Be sure to tune in to Ninth Island Connection with Sebastian Rodriguez every week. Great people, great stories, great connections, only on Ninth Island Connection.